Okay, okay, okay. So, thoughts on the match? Great performance in comparison to what was Newcastle because wow, what Newcastle was. Anyway, um, great performance overall from the boys. I feel like sorry, I'm just readjusting myself. I feel like from the boys, that was a fairly great performance. Like it wasn't disappointing. It didn't have any of those Man United tropes of, oh God, we'd have been better if Smangma had played. It had a very solid stature to it and it was a very good performance. And look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy, first of all, for the result, but secondly, because we benched Rashford, right? Let's talk about Rashford. So, Marcus Rashford, MPE, hey man, that boy, he's hitting the limits of your whatever Haaland is doing. Rashford could have been hitting those same limits, but he got injured and it was sad. It was like you know. So that's one case. Greenwood, fantastic. Sancho, fantastic. And you just have to ask yourself, like, is Rashford really that great? Is he really? So we have good debates to come from this. So yeah, I won't lie. I mean, the result was the result. Sorry, I lost the thread there. But the result was the result, and you just have to ask yourself, like, yo, was this unworthy or worthy? Hey man, if you ask me, it was worthy twice. Scott McTominay had probably arguably his best game, bar Leeds. And remember, when you bring up Leeds, we're using Leeds as like a segue into what it could actually be. So, hey man, Scott, well done. Well done, son. Well fucking done. I mean, other than that, decent. Decent. I'm glad we got the result. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy we got the result. And even so, like we got the result in a way that was just like it's not at our levels. We have thing is as Man United, we have levels. It was not at the levels, but we did okay. And we must give him credit for that. Whether I am pleased with those results, semi-pleased. Semi-pleased. Like I'm pleased halfway. Like we gotta dip and twirl and swirl. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta dip all the way. Because what did we actually do? What did we actually do? Give us Liverpool catching hands. Give us Chelsea more hands. Give us City more hands. What we did against Burnley today was like a performance against Burnley that was appreciative. Absolutely, I'm for that. But what could we act? What do we actually? What do we? Asna, asna that things. We don't have that thing, me, but we don't have that thing. And I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the first fan to say it. Mm-mm. That was great, but it was minimum. It was 6 out of 10 at best. 6 out of 10. It wasn't fantastic. It wasn't revolutionary. What I'm happy about is that because for 30 minutes against Palace, for 30 minutes against Palace, Man United showed what they could potentially do with this new formation and this new change of system under Ralph Ragnick. We gave him 30 minutes. Everything in between has been bums. So, fortunately, because it's Burnley, we look a little bit better. We look like because come on, guys, Burnley. I mean, come on, Burnley. If anything, they have Scott McTominay interviewing for what was his performance. Fuck that shit. That is not the actual truth of what's happening with our club. The actual truth of what's happening with our club is A, Maguire still gets picked. B, we are not threatening enough. C, you could argue we are not clinical enough. I'm going to add on D and say lineups is still continuously an issue for me. I can't do it. I can't do the Matches and Scott. I'd rather do Matches and Donny and then have it fail and then say, okay, sharp, we tried it and it failed. Other than that, what was the fucking reason? Fine, Scott scored a goal. Scott was arguably man of the match today. Fine. But what does Scott do to deserve that opportunity? Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly. So he didn't do shit to earn that starting spot. Matic saved him today. Matic played 90 minutes, and bet money Matic is not going to play the next game. I wonder why. What I'm saying is, if we had a fresh starting lineup, like if we had a full complement of the squad, I would say in this 4-2-2-2, sorry, this 4-2-2-2 rather, because 4-2-2-2-2, I'm saying too many twos. If we had a full complement, I'd say the back four of whether it's Shaw or Telles, whether it's Maguire or Varane, whether it's Bailly or Lindelof, whether it's Aaron or Dallo, they can fight for their places. But all that matters is that behind them is Dave saves. Sharp. Then we say the pivot, right? The first two. The first two for me, Matic, Donny. That's my first two. Because Fred and Scott have had ample chances to prove themselves and they haven't done a great job. Let's not lie. We will appreciate Scott's game because firstly, Scott scored a goal, fine. But other than that, it's infuriating how much trust they give the non-foreign players. That time, Scott is foreign too. Scott is also foreign. Scott is from Scotland. Yeah? Is he Scotland or is he Irish? He's Scotland. He's Scottish. Anyway, the first two, I would say Matic and Donny. That's my pivot. I'm marrying it. I'm laying it down. Thereafter, I would say Bruno Sancho. Perfection. I mean, come on. And thereafter, in the front two, I would say, obviously Chris, because it's Chris. And then you can then pick. Now you can choose. If you want to play Cavani next to him, that's my first bet. Second to him, Greenwood. Third to him, Tony Martial. Fourth to him, Marcus Rashford. I would rather have that lineup be our starting lineup and then we figure it out from there. But that's the base, that's the core. But who am I? I'm just a fan. So yeah, it's look, I'm happy with the win. I'm happy with the goals we scored. But hey man, we're still a little bit leaky, man. We're still a little bit leaky. So I wouldn't say it's foolproof. So that's my 2 cents. I'm leaving it alone. I'm gonna drop it now. You guys can please feel free to share your thoughts, your comments, your perspectives. No. For me, Sham, overall performance. 6 out of 10. That's what I'm saying. 6 out of 10. Even though we won, 6 out of 10. Because we could have won better. But who am I? I'm just a fan, right? So anyway, take care, folks. Keep it easy. Keep warm. Happy festive. We'll see you guys in the next game. I won't lie. The only reason I didn't do one for last week was just because I was so mad. I was so infuriated. I was like, this is not going to happen. I didn't think that they deserved one post-match. So here's your post-match. I hope you guys love it. And yeah, feel free, please, feel free, share your thoughts, share your perspectives, and let's keep the chat going because one thing we will not do, Gomzansi, is allow the only proper source of football we have because we're not going to talk about Kaizer Chiefs and Sundowns. Yeah, shots fired, yo. Fuck those guys. Anyway, we're not going to talk about them. We're talking about proper football at the level that we appreciate. And yeah, other than that, Sam signing out. Deuce.